this is your first time getting body waxed?
Yes, it is.
Take off your shirt.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna need more wax! And clear all my appointments in the afternoon.
It has begun!
It's showtime.
I must predict.
I'll be back.
This is Video Store Clerks. Welcome to the store.
Good evening. It's Tuesday. It's 10 o'clock, and you're locked in with the Video Store Clerks Podcast. Tonight, it's episode 168, and we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the 40-Year-Old Virgin, starring Steve Carell. So, tonight, I'm going to be your floor manager. I am Mike. Joining me,
Chapman,
Dave,
Chuck.
good old Chuck Nasty. He's pushing for Employee of the Month, and he might just get it. All right. Keep up the good work.
Trying to do my best Seth impression there.
That was terrible. Thank you.
It's horrible. It's like Billy Bob Thornton doing it, you know?
So, yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight, man. Comedy classic, 40-Year-Old Virgin. And it's not even that old. It's 20 years old. I mean, we're sitting here and it's like, damn, 20 years gone by like that. But it's usually on this show, we're talking about stuff from the 80s and 90s. So it's a little refreshing to actually find one of the gems from this 20 years. And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. So thank everybody for joining us. If you have any comments or questions, you can jump in the chat because we love chatting it up with you. And we'll go ahead and get started like we usually do and kick it off with the news. Easter. I make chocolate.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
What you just saw there is a brand new twist on America's favorite pastime.
Hey, shit happens.
Almost made it.
Yeah, they were from the Savannah Bananas, man. They do a lot of crazy catches and everything like that. And he was trying to do one of those where he does the flip and catch the ball, but he slipped, and it happens, to the best of us. So it is what it is. Right now, yeah, we can just replay it and laugh at the guy. It's all in good fun. But in Chad Mang's possession, top 10. Hit us.
Top 10. Number 10 is Sketch. Came out this week, did $4.9 million. Number 9, Together, did $2.5 million this week, doing $17.1 in the last 2 weeks. Curious about that one. Me too. Number 8, F1 the movie, still hanging out. $2.9 million, did $179 in the last 7 weeks.
Speaking of, they were saying how this is like one of or the biggest grossing film for Brad Pitt ever, which I was surprised to hear. Yeah, because I figured he's done so many films. I would have thought that something else would have been in that slot, but apparently not.
That's weird. I wouldn't have thought that either. That is weird.
Weird.
Number 7, Jurassic World Rebirth, did $4.8 million, bringing it up to $327 million in the last 6 weeks.
I got a comment real quick. I'm so glad they called it Rebirth. I don't think we have enough sequels called Rebirth. Bring that back instead of Bloodlines.
This is not called Afterbirth.
Yeah, Afterbirth. That was a movie too. I don't see that. But anyway, I like Final Destination Bloodline and I like Hellraiser Bloodline. Besides that, anything else called Bloodline sucked. But Rebirth, there's a lot of good ones on that one. Maybe. Just a good word.
I actually watched this along with a few other things this weekend, and I wasn't a fan. It's not bad. It still looks good and shit, but just it had a lot to do with genetically mutated dinosaurs, they're crossbreeding shit.
Oh, so it's
They
Piranha
don't
2.
really look like fucking dinosaurs. Like T-Rex still look dope. Like there was a couple like straight up dinosaurs, but then like the main one at the end looked more like the Cloverfield monster.
See,
So,
I
It's kind
think
of
that
weird.
I haven't watched the last 2 or 3 Jurassic Park movies. It's like, man, it's just one of those that probably been better left off just as a trilogy, or just a standalone. But trilogy was all right.
I think that other dinosaur movie coming out. I think it's what Primal Animals or something like that.
Oh, I don't know about that.
There's another one coming out. That shit looks dope. But this one, I mean, it was all right, but I'm over it.
Not anything to write home about.
No, not really. I'll probably never watch it again.
Yeah,
Unless these guys come over and we watch it.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while.
True.
Number 6, Superman. It's 7.9 mil this week, bringing it up to 331 mil in the last 5 weeks.
Still don't care.
Huh? Why?
Still don't care.
Well, it's available on streaming on August 15th to purchase or rent.
Cool.
Number
I'm not going
5,
to watch it, but
Won't do that.
well, The Naked Gun. 8.3 mil this week, did 32.9 in the last 2 weeks. Now, we went and saw that this weekend, and it was better than I had anticipated because it was set the bar very low, but it didn't feel like a Naked Gun film.
no, it's Liam Neeson.
It was like a Naked Gun, Hot Shots, fucking type movie. Like Loaded Weapon 1 type kind of shit. Just like an off-the-wall comedy cop movie.
It's one of those ones where I feel like they're trying too hard to be funny. It's like Leslie Nielsen just came across as just naturally funny, and Liam Neeson, he can be funny at times, but he's too serious. You look at him and he's got that raspy voice or whatever, and it's like, no, you're not a comedian.
I mean, he's not a comedian. No, he really isn't. But like, that's where kind of his humor comes from, though. Like you see him on TV and stuff, and he does different little things. It's because he has such a dry sense of humor, and I actually like that. But I don't like I would have been okay with if it was a movie that wasn't a remake to one of the greatest, most ridiculous movies of all time.
See, I thought that's what would save the movie, though, is because we're all used to him being this man that has a particular set of skills. But it didn't, I don't know, like it still just missed somehow.
The trailer.
I thought him and Pam Anderson had pretty good chemistry in the film, but
they're together now.
So it didn't do bad, but it just kind of missed. There was a few times we laughed, but just that stupid shit that we're just simple. So
that's the comedy, though. It's like those little bits, from the original. It's just like the little off jokes that it's not like a full scene that leads into something that's funny. It's just like something off to the side where you're like that cracks me up.
I wonder if with the popularity of horror movie remakes, if some of the production companies and stuff are trying to think that maybe they start doing remakes of like old comedies and stuff a lot more, that it would like do better. But honestly, I just think that's a horrible idea, and they should stop doing it.
They, like I've said from day one, don't remake a classic, because you're not going to top it. That's why it's a classic.
Right.
Go after something that's garbage, or something in the middle where it could have been great, but it didn't really make it. And then try to tweak it and make it better.
Kind of made House Party look like House Party 2.
Yeah.
House Party 3. Kind of missed the mark. But
why'd you call his mama a garden tool anyway? House Party.
She's a rake. Number 4, The Bad Guys 2 did 10.6 million this week, doing 43.5 million the last 2 weeks.
I want to see that one.
And number 3 is The Fantastic Four: First Steps. Did 15.8 this week, doing 231 mil the last 3 weeks.
You know what I think turns me on the most, or turns me off the most about that? Sorry. Whoopee.
Mark's After Dark started early tonight, folks.
No. What really turns me off about that movie is the fact of like that Pedro Pascal guy.
That's in everything.
Yeah, he's annoying as fuck. Like, he just is a big old baby, is what he is. He's a big old whiny fucking titty baby, is what he is. He's annoying as fuck to see. Everybody, he's always crying. Like, it's like, dude, man, you know, you suck. Shut up. And then he did some weird.
He was dope in that Nick Cage movie, yo.
He did some weird shit like to Willem Dafoe's wife, and everybody saw it, and like, it's like, why would you touch his wife's face like that? Like, why
I
are
did
you?
see that.
It's like, you know what I think? I think that it's going to come out he's a piece of shit, and he uses his like whole innocent card. You know, like that guy in those fucking movies where like we know this guy's a bad guy, but everybody else says he's a sweetheart. It's going to come out. And everybody's gonna be like, oh no, we were all wrong about him. He's really a creep. No shit. Look at the signs, dips. Fuck him.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think he's a piece of shit. Fuck him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Firing
Fuck
shots. Number 2, first week out, 28.6 million is Freakier Friday.
That's the one I want to see.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie still keeps it tight. Too bad. Number 1, Weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First week out did $43.5 million. And we donated some of our money to them as well.
Oh yeah. Did you like it?
Gladly.
That movie was good,
Like
man. Like, it's, for me, I think it might be the best movie I've seen this year so far.
That's what I'm saying. I was getting ready to say that's the front runner for me right now, and it's gonna be tough to top because this film is definitely different. It's without getting into the spoilers or anything like that. It's got the elements of mystery. It's got elements of horror. It's got all these different things, and they sprinkle it in where it's magnificent.
Don't say too. Definitely don't.
Thriller, like it's everything.
Definitely don't say too much because I have no idea what this movie's about. I like it that way.
That's why I'm not going into it. But I'm saying it takes a little bit from everywhere and sprinkles it in and makes that perfect film. I think maybe I don't know if
perfect goulash of horror, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's not full blown horror. It's got elements, like I said, it's sprinkled.
Well, then it's a good little goulash of everything we love, right?
Yes, and it's
a
a different
the way they do it. I said like it almost felt like Tarantino-esque, like how they interweaving like the character development by telling each person the story while the other shit's going on with somebody else. Like it shows what they're doing at that same time.
Interesting.
Shit was dope, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm curious to see it.
It was a breast of fresh ass.
It really was. It's going to be hard to top that this year.
And I like Julia Gardner. Anyway, I loved her in Ozark, and she did a good job in this film. And
fucking Brolin killed it.
Good looking girl.
Who is she? Who is she again?
She's Justine.
Well, yeah, he doesn't know that.
Well,
and did you ever see
one of the main characters?
The teacher.
Did you ever watch Ozark?
Is she the teacher, the blonde?
Yeah.
All right. She used to be on Law and Order or something back in the day. She was on or LA Law or something. She was on. I don't know. Maybe she was on something. But anyway, I think she's a fucking cutie. I've always had a crush.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Her fucking name. Yeah,
it's she's one of those ones that has that unique look and it's attractive. In my opinion, a lot of people were like, "Nah."
It's the librarian look.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, she got like a bird face or something like that," and I'm like, "Nah."
I don't see a bird face. She I think she's got that hey dude, your mom's hot look. Hey man, your mom's kind of hot. Like, I mean,
I think Josh Brolin killed it too. Like he's amazing.
I forgot. Yeah, I didn't know he was in that, but yeah.
And he's got that look like, hey man, your dad's hot.
I mean, I probably,
just like that. Mike flips the switch.
I had to throw that in there, but no, they do a great job, and yeah, definitely highly recommend it from the Clerks.
For sure. I want to go see it again, and I don't ever really do that.
I was gonna say that perks my ears up a little. Chad's gonna watch it twice.
Everybody at work always like all these new movies that came out. They're like, "You say everything sucks." Well, fucking this one, nah, it's up there. It's the shit.
Oh yeah.
and it puts to bed the fact that everybody, like you said, everybody says we shit on everything, or at least I shit on everything.
Well, people at work think I think everything sucks. Like they don't think I like
Have
any
they
of
seen
it.
my reviews?
Right.
It's just like, we talk about, there's so many films out there that are just rehashed garbage that are a money grab or whatever, and it's like it's finally a film that's unique and hits all the high notes, and props to them.
Yeah.
Word.
It's fucking phenomenal.
So there it is, the top 10.
There it is. The top 10, and then the weapons wins the vote for the year thus far.
So far. I guarantee when we do the year in review, that's gonna be one of my top 3. I can't imagine.
I can almost guarantee that myself.
I can't imagine 3 other films knocking that out.
What up? Reed.
Dave Reed.
The Skewered Universe is back with us again this week, and he says, "What's up, gentlemen?"
Just doing some news, talking about a little bit about weapons, hitting number 1 this week.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Oh yeah.
Other news, we have a birthday. We got plenty of birthdays, but the only real name I saw was Casey Affleck turned 50 years old.
Affleck.
So there we go. Maggie Lawson had a birthday today too, but she doesn't have her age on there because they don't have a birth date for her on IMDb.
Who?
Maggie Lawson. She played Juliet in Psych. She was the blonde-haired female detective.
Okay. Yeah.
She's been in a lot of other shit too, but Psych's still my jam, so I'll give her a shout out.
Damn good show.
And then we had a death. The only death we saw this week was Danielle Spencer, who passed away from 60. She was the child star on What's Happening.
Yep. D. Thomas.
So that's a bummer.
That is.
Which one was What's Happening? Which show was
What's happening?
The one with Rerun with the red hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know what you're talking about. All right. Yeah.
Good shit. That was my childhood.
Yeah, Fred Perry.
Sanford and Son. Watched all them shits.
What's
All right.
happening?
We got some other news in the joint.
It's a new sound.
So, I'm not sure who this dude is. I never did Google it. I totally forgot.
All right.
So there's that going for us.
Going
You're a
strong.
hell.
This
you're
just goes with this piece of news.
hell of a
So
news
Noah Centineo is going to be young Rambo in the Rambo prequel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know why we need a Rambo prequel, but fuck it.
Because we gotta learn John Rambo's story, man. All right, we gotta see him go through the shit. Dave Reed.
Nice. I need to check that one out. I guess you mean the weapons.
Yes.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And yes, you do need to check it out.
Very, very.
Now he's talking about the Rambo prequel. Kick Chuck off the show for not knowing what's happening.
I know what's happening. I just can't remember the name. I know the show.
I kid.
It's also a Busta Rhymes and Method Man.
Huh?
Busta Rhymes and Method Man song? Or was it Biggie and Method Man? I don't know. It's a good song.
You're fucking up my generations. I don't know what you're talking about.
How you doing? All right, what we got here?
I don't know.
So,
It's news to me.
the new Jason film, Sweet Revenge. Jason will be played by Shuler White, who is a stuntman, and we don't know anything else about him either. So there's some news.
White, you say?
Shuler White.
White. Yes.
No relation to Ted White.
So, Sweet Revenge is the name of the new Jason Voorhees movie.
I mean, it's not even really a movie, is it?
Is it a fan film?
No.
Well, nobody really knows. It's like part of the Jason universe, and nobody ever knows what's going on over there.
It's like a 15-minute short that's half Jason movie, half a commercial for what's the name of that wine? Angry Orchid? Is that what it's called?
Angry Orchard.
Orchard.
It's big.
What? It's a half a fucking movie and half a pro. That doesn't make any goddamn sense to me.
They needed fucking money. Read.
Dave,
We only need a Rambo prequel if it takes place with him as a toddler bearing up other toddlers.
That'd be impressive.
Beating up other toddlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be like them AI baby videos. Whenever I watched that one of Rick James for Dave Chappelle, that shit was.
Oh yeah.
He could bear up the other toddlers.
He could
Turr.
kill them all. Okay.
As long as
The
there's
War of
like
the
a,
World remake is terrible.
I was gonna say, as long as there's like a little kid version of Troutman that comes in with the.
That'd be fucking sick. Gonna need a big supply of fucking diapers.
I was gonna say you're gonna need a good supply of diaper bags. Yeah. Oh man, fuck Hollywood. We got this shit.
Unless they do it like Look Who's Talking, but Rambo.
Oh, that'd be even fucking better.
Hey mom, what you doing? Huh?
Again, I repeat in the news, the new War of the Worlds remake was terrible. Got a
I didn't see it being
0%
good.
on Rotten Tomatoes, and they
I
said
think
it deserves worse than that.
Yeah. Like, how do we get into the negative?
I'll watch it. It's fucking bad. Like, I already nothing else to say. It's just not a good movie.
I didn't know it was a thing until like you mentioned it the other day, and I was like, "What?
All right.
Ice Cube and what?"
The first thing I ever saw Cube do, I didn't care for at all. Like,
I don't
What's he
think
doing?
either.
Like,
The tagline for the movie is "It's worse than you think."
yeah, it really is.
somebody in the marketing crew is getting fired for that one.
It's fucking terrible.
Like, that's worse. Sweet Revenge is actually just a story of Jason opening a candy shop at Camp Crystal Lake. Sure.
That's pretty cool. Sounds
Why? Why do we need that?
No, I think that isn't that in jest.
I hope so. I'm not shocked anymore. He could be right. He
What?
probably isn't, but I don't know. I just don't understand why we need. Like, I want a Friday the 13th movie. I don't want Sweet Revenge. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. That bullshit.
Well, until they figure out this money situation and who owns what,
They can't make
Fucked.
a movie. They're allowed to do pretty much anything
Fucked.
but a movie.
Just go watch the fan films. They're good.
Yeah, they are good actually.
they are good.
Just go watch those if you want your dose of Jason instead of this bullshit
Yep.
they're popping out.
Like I had mentioned before,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a joke.
Okay. I was hoping, but again, I'm never shocked.
He's in a kidding mood tonight.
like I had mentioned before, Superman is available for streaming August 15th.
To buy.
And the Batman 2 movie, the script is finally finished, prepared to be out in 2027. They
It's
finally
4
got it.
hours long.
I don't know. I didn't mind the original of the Batman.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really say shit.
Like, it's slow, but it's definitely a detective Batman, not a fucking
I'm okay with that though.
other Batman.
I need to watch that. I really fucking need to watch that.
It's pretty good.
It's probably to test the waters to see if they'll get enough interest for another movie.
Oh, they fucking know that Friday the 13th. Everybody's been bitching and complaining for years. Give us more Jason. Give us more Jason.
See, I don't
That's
even
what
know
they're
if
actually
they-
doing. Then that's a cop out.
don't even know
They're
if they
being
care.
cocksuckers.
What happened? Did they? What happened with that TV series?
That's still coming out.
It's still happening.
I
Well,
feel like
Jason's not in it.
it's been. I feel like it's been taken forever.
It has because of this shit.
Huh.
The whole rights situation.
No.
Fucking dumb. Bunch of big babies crying over a fucking movie. Just fucking make the goddamn movie.
They're crying over millions of dollars, possibly, if someone else gets it that does a good job. But
That's what I'm saying. Like they could just, I don't know, quit being fucking assholes and like selfish pricks. Come together to an agreement. They could both make money, make fucking fans happy, and they wouldn't have dickheads like me on here fucking bitching about them.
I did.
But until then, I shall be the dickhead.
and that's the news. Chuck's a dickhead.
So yeah, what?
No
so
news
we're
for a lot
getting-
of people.
We're getting a John Rambo backstory. I saw the other day, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I saw some kind of news blurb that in Terrifier 4, we're going to be getting the backstory of Art the Clown as well.
Yeah,
God, I've already figured that.
I'm looking forward.
We know that, but they have to convince the fucking money people that Jason is still relevant.
He is. Fans have been bitching for 16 years.
I just hate Hollywood.
I did see something dope whenever we went to see Weapons on the trailers. The Jester 2 is coming out.
Mm.
What I
You
never
don't
saw
like
the
that?
fucking first one.
Oh, it's good. You gotta watch that shit.
Is it good?
It's on Shutter.
Is that what that is? Something like I keep seeing the Chester keeps coming up on my feed.
Oh, it was dope.
I'm like,
I haven't heard anything. I've seen people like post about it and whatever, and I haven't heard anything good about it.
It was kind of fucking. I mean, it's kind of like lower, like more B quality type shit. But
Is it better than Killjoy? Remember Killjoy?
oh, I don't know about that. I like them movies. All 7 of them.
There's 7 of those fucking movies now.
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of them with the fucking Prophecy collection.
It's kind of like fucking Killer Bong. There's like what 8 of those.
Yeah, but I'm cool with those. I love those movies.
I thought you were going to say you were excited about Roofman.
I did tell Dave about Roofman.
What is Roof?
There's a movie called Roofman with Channing Tatum and Charming Taint Man and Peter Dinklage.
And Elizabeth.
Charming Taint Man. That's hilarious. I gotta remember that.
Or no, Kirsten Dunst is also in it.
Oh yeah, she's in it too.
Okay, with
It
that.
looks kind of funny. It looked weird. My name is Jeff.
Yeah, it is what it is. Well, into the future we go. But first, we're going into the past. We're going 20 years into the past, in fact, celebrating the 40-year-old virgin. Dave.
there are 75 Evil Bong movies.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They're going for the Guinness. They're going for the Guinness record. No.
I hope so. I hope there is. I've got a lot of catching up to do if that's the case.
Yeah, this week is the 20th anniversary. They had the Hollywood premiere of 40-Year-Old Virgin on August 11th, 2005, and then the U.S. release was August 19th, 2005. So almost exactly 20 years today, we're celebrating this comedy classic, man. And I was sitting there thinking about it, and it's such a pivotal film in comedy because it launched so many careers. I was sitting there and I was like, damn, this is the first time I saw freaking Seth Rogen, because I wasn't a big Freaks and Geeks guy or anything like that.
Yeah, me either.
I actually was. I didn't realize it was him for a minute though.
And I hate Donnie Darko.
I hate
Donnie
Darko.
I think I might have probably, in my mind, it didn't register because it was such a small part, but like in Anchorman where he's the cameraman. But other than that, like this is the first time that he's had a role that's, kind of more involved. So, this was definitely a starting point for him. Elizabeth Banks, freaking Mindy Kaling's first film ever. Jonah Hill, I think this is the second time he's been on camera. Even though there's small parts, it's so many people getting their start from this film. This is Judd Apatow's directorial debut for his feature films. He'd done smaller stuff, and he worked on Freaks and Geeks as well.
Was this before or after Jonah did Accepted?
This is before, because I think Jonah Hill had only did one minor thing before this, so he hadn't really broke out at all. He was just doing like very minor supporting roles. But yeah, this was a vehicle for a lot of people. This directed by Judd Apatow, like I said, written by Apatow and Steve Carell. Steve Carell had actually written a sketch. He whenever he worked, or not worked, but was involved with the Second City comedy troupe. This was a sketch that he wrote up about a 40-year-old guy having a secret, and they kind of expounded on that. Go ahead, Dave.
I did too, Jeff. When I first saw this, I was like, man, he's got all kinds of like tats and shit.
I thought Seth Rogen actually had all those tattoos and shit.
Yeah.
They didn't do bad.
Very convincing. And he's obviously a lot younger and a lot thinner.
Yeah.
One of the things that stands out to me in this film about him is all the T-shirts he wears. Seeing like the Jizza Liquid Swords and Public Enemy and Sonic Youth. Yeah. So that helped me like the character a little bit more.
He was me, and like I always got called him from that movie because I was always that guy in the group that constantly wears band shirts and does stupid shit. He thinks it's funny, and then secretly has a conscience.
Yeah, definitely a character that's relatable, where it's like, okay, I know a guy like that,
Right.
And then you get the vibe from all the characters. You got Paul Rudd, as David. David.
Yeah, and I feel like this was one of his big pushes too. Like he's pretty much in everything after this in Anchorman.
It definitely got him up to main event level because he'd been around or whatever, but it definitely pushed him up a little bit further with this film.
Yeah, I mean he's the guy in this movie that we all know, who just got can't get over a girl after like 2 years. We all know that guy. We all have that one friend that is always always telling you not to put the pussy on the pedestal, if you will.
What is this?
There's
pussy on the pedestal. Is that a thing?
You just know all the, and you have that one friend who like everybody's trying to push to be a little bit harder, be a little bit more, a little tougher, be a little something, It's just funny because this movie basically was me and my fucking friends, like a couple of different levels of my friends. But yeah,
what was cracking me up was like the scene where Paul Rudd's chasing Andy down through the escalator and shit. Like I can just picture like Dave doing that to Gary like 20 years ago, and I just fucking lose my shit because I can just picture Dave or Gary was just running away from Dave, like, get away from me, David.
Shut up, Dave.
And it's such a fun flick, man, because it's another one of those ones that has all the different quotables. There everybody knows a quote from this film. We'll probably go through a multitude of those tonight, but I mean, it's just one of those ones that easily quotable. Go ahead, Dave.
Did you also go see a donkey show, Chuck?
Yeah, the viewers want to know, Chuck. You did not.
I've never seen a donkey show up close.
You just get there and
up close.
Wasn't a woman? It was.
I've never seen a donkey show. Jesus fucking Christ, guys!
So we went down to Tijuana to see this,
and it really is.
And then you get there, and it's like it's a girl fucking a horse.
It's a woman fucking a horse, and we kind of felt bad for her.
Felt bad for the
horse. So the characters are definitely relatable. If you work in, it's set up. I think they actually filmed it in a Staples that went out of business out in California. Anytime you've worked in like a video store or a electronics store or whatever, you could definitely get that vibe where it's like you got all these coworkers and they get along for the most part, but the Andy character of Steve Carell, he's kind of off doing his own thing. Like he said, I thought you were a serial killer. I don't want to end up a lampshade in some creepy guy's house.
I just don't want to end up a lampshade.
I'm sorry, Chuck. Love you, brother.
Oh, you're fine.
He can handle it. So yeah, we got Paul Rudd. Another one we got to mention that's part of the crew is Romany Malco. This is the first time I've ever seen Romany Malco in a film, and oddly enough, what's that?
He took off after that too, for at least like a 5-year period or so.
Which one was he?
Jay.
Oh, okay.
He was in Weeds. I never watched Weeds.
Weeds. I used to love Weeds.
But he was only in the first couple seasons, though. I think.
No, he was on the whole thing.
Was he?
Well, damn, it's been so long since I've watched that show. I think the last couple of seasons, I think he goes away. I think he does go away at some point, but he's in most of the show though.
Okay.
I think. God, I could be wrong.
It's been a long time since I've seen it too. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got the crew. You got David, Jay, Cal, and Andy. Steve Carell, man. I want to say I never watched Dana Carvey show, really. I know he was on that. The thing I remember Steve Carell from in the first place was The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, where he'd be doing the like correspondent stuff or whatever. And then he got those roles as like Brick Tomlin and Anchorman and
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty.
Which that
again,
the scene in that with him kills me.
Evan Almighty, yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie wasn't that good, but
no.
The scene in Bruce Almighty where Jim Carrey makes him talk. Yeah,
everybody remembers that.
Every time that cracks me up.
He's the goofy guy, and then it's like now you finally have him in a leading role. What, Chad?
I was just thinking of that movie. Like, me and Phil used to always go back and watch like the fucking bloopers and shit. And whenever he's doing that fucking interview at the end, Jim Carrey, and then the fucking Sasquatch walks up behind him, and then he walks around and scares the Sasquatch. But me and Phil would watch that shit like 1,000 times. It just made it pop in my head.
And it's crazy to think, this is kind of like his breakout role, which leads him into The Office and so many other great films down the road. But at the time, he's like 42, 43 years old. He's been around, but he's kind of getting the late push, if you will. But has had a very successful career since. And like I said, this is, this was a catapult for a lot of people. Freaking Leslie Mann.
The movie he did last year that came out, that Mountainhead movie.
Yeah,
I watched that last night. It's fucking weird. It's dark, but it's kind of funny.
What was? Oh, he did not do right. Like I think a year after this, he did Little Miss Sunshine, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie. That movie's fucked up. Didn't Steve Carell? He was in a show not too long ago where he was like a therapist who gets kidnapped or something. He has like a beard and stuff in it. It was like, what the fuck was in that show? Because I only watched the first. Is that what it's called?
He was in something called The Patient. I've never seen it.
TV show?
Yeah.
That might be what it is. Then I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because he plays a therapist, and this guy like needs his help, but he's like a serial killer or something.
Yeah.
Nah, I have to look.
I would imagine so.
I mean, it sounds about right,
but I would think,
The Patient, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, The Office, man, he's the superstar from The Office. Everybody knows Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Never watched The Office.
Really?
Yeah.
You're welcome. I just broke the internet.
That was a good show. I gotta go.
He's so surprised he's leaving. He's like, fuck it.
You just broke Dave.
Past the first season, that show's really good. That first season's not that great, but after the first season, they took off, and yeah, I didn't like it at first either. My old roommate was like, "Dude, seriously, just get to the first season. Let's get to the second one." And he was right. It's fun. It's a fun show.
Yeah. Maybe we'll check it out. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get around to it or not.
Like you said, that there are a lot of like newer faces you see. Like, I didn't know who Jane Lynch was until this film. She's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
As Paula.
Look at that. See, I'm not the only one. No, he also never watched The Office.
Wow. You guys are missing out. That's a fucking awesome TV show.
Yeah, it really is. It's got a lot of heart, but like it's got those like it just has those moments where you just can't help but to crack up laughing. But it has those moments too where you almost want to break a tear. It's a good show. It is really generally a good show. And I also love the fact that the original Office, Mr. Ricky Gervais, likes to give Steve Carell shit in public
all the time.
It's great too because they actually get along. But like they had this whole thing in like in public where like Ricky will completely call Steve Carell out, and then he'll like just berate him for like 5 minutes in front of everybody. And sometimes you're like, I really think Steve Carell is actually really uncomfortable right now.
We also can't forget that I think this is Kevin Hart's first role in a film.
Yeah, I fucking totally forgot he was even in
movie.
I think that's the first time I saw Kevin Hart. It's one of those ones where I have to really think about it. But no, a lot of small parts where you have a lot of comedians coming in, like we said, Mindy Kaling, Jonah Hill. I think Leslie Mann. This might have been the first time I saw Leslie Mann.
Yeah, wasn't she married to Judd Apatow?
Yeah.
Which one's Leslie Mann?
She was the drunk chick.
Oh, okay.
Driving the car. Because that I mean, it's one of those.
The sister had knocked up.
Yeah, everybody remembers it because it's like back in the day, whenever this film came out, everybody would be like, "I want some fucking French toast."
Yeah, like that's another of this movie. Is like there's so much to this movie that's relatable, and I don't know if I'm the only one. I doubt I am, but like the scene where he gets in the car with her and she's all fucking drunk. I've been that dumbass, except I was fucking too drunk to drive. And a couple of times it's happened where I was like, I don't know how I fucking lived after that. Like when you feed a girl a shit ton, well, she feeds herself a shit ton of fucking shots of old school whiskey. And
Suck
then we
it
get in the
up.
car and drive. I remember.
Here, blow into this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like, what is this? She's like, the judge recommended that I get one. That's a red flag.
Yeah, and that just goes into the Missy Elliott.
She pukes all over, and then she's like, "I still fuck you if you want." And he's like, "No, I
All
think
right.
I'm just gonna pass in the sex."
At least I don't have to go to the gym tomorrow.
Now, I will say this though: there was a situation where I did get puked on by a female in a similar situation. And
Did you pay for it?
No. Did I pay for it? I don't pay for sex.
This isn't sex.
What are you talking about? Did I pay for what?
For her to throw up on you.
No. Oh, fuck no.
What the fuck?
No. She just.
What the fuck? I can't show this. There's a bee that just fucking flew in.
A bee?
Yeah. Fucking. I can't show it. I can't turn this around. But there's a bee on my fucking light. That's weird. Where the fuck did this thing come from? Go ahead.
That's weird. But no, she did puke on me from being too drunk in a similar situation. And I did have sex with her afterwards.
Of course.
Yeah. Still covered in vomit, too. That wasn't my call.
Tastes like shellfish.
Yep, that's selfish. What was you had some daiquiris? We're wigging out, man.
I like the beginning of this movie whenever they are playing poker, and that's whenever they find out that Andy is indeed a virgin.
Yeah, that obviously the premise of the film. Go ahead.
Got a Roman shower for free.
Wow, is that what it's called?
Roman shower? That sounds terrible.
That sounds horrible.
Is that the clinical term?
I guess. I don't know. What that
Maybe.
Roman shower.
I'm not one for the vomit kink.
Pussy juice cocktail, shit stained balls.
The Roman shower.
That whole scene is fucking hilarious. That whole scene.
Now I'm just imagining Roman Reigns just pissing on people. Yeah, enjoy the Roman shower.
Oh God.
But yeah, you got the poker game, and that's a fun one because they're all drinking and have a good time except for him. I think he's drinking like a Fanta or something.
Fanta.
And they're like swapping like sex stories and stuff like that. And he's like, fuck it, I raise you. Tell the nastiest shit you ever done. And he's like trying to like invent some kind of goofy sex story or whatever. And he's like, oh, he has no clue what he's talking about. He's like, yeah, I used to date this freak and she would get down with sex all the time. She's a nasty freak. And I like Jay's reaction, like, ooh, like he's getting into the story. And it's like the story makes no sense. And then eventually he's like, you never touch a woman's breast and it's like it feels like a bag of sand. And then David's like, bag of sand. and that's when they figure out like, hey, are you a virgin? Not since I was 11. So yeah, and then they tease him about it. It's like he leaves and he's riding back on his bicycle.
Bag of sand. What were you thinking?
Yeah, stupid. And then the next day he comes in, and then everybody knows. Yep, bag of sand.
Well, at first he comes in and thinking that everything's cool, nobody's saying anything, and then like right when he's like he lets his guard down, And Howard Stern was great, and I remember the episode you're talking about.
I got the B.
The guy who had the chick that I think it's the same guy that they had the girl come in and puke on him. I remember watching that. And
that was on Howard Stern.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they had the Howard Stern show, which when I watched it, it was on ABC at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night.
It wasn't on WNBC.
WNBC. I love that movie, though.
WNBC. Come on, say it, guys.
WNBC. Pig vomit. That's what he called it.
There you go.
Pig vomit. Yeah. No, that's
baked
disgusting.
right in.
Yeah,
We gotta do private parts one night if we can.
It looks like a pig.
It's on my list of possibilities for things.
He looks like a pig, and he makes you want to vomit.
Yeah.
So
right.
They're teasing him the next day. I like that because he, like you said, he's like, he's kind of relieved because like nobody's saying anything. And then all of a sudden you just see Jay up there with like the videos on the screen, like, oh, we're gonna get you some pussy, we're gonna get you laid. He's just doing it in the middle of the store in like broad daylight, where he's just like, all the customers are there, and he don't care. He's like playing. All I want to do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom, boom.
Shake your butt.
Some Rex and effects.
Yeah,
Rump shakers on.
The rump shaker.
I used to have that on so many mixes as a kid because I used to listen to R&B stations as a kid, and I would just record stuff. It was like right before I got into metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was big into Michael Jackson and all kinds of stuff when I was like real little. So I listened to all kinds of like different R&B and all kinds of shit like that.
Another thing I like is whenever we first see David, Paul Rudd's character, and he's like talking to Paula about the Michael McDonald video that's been playing nonstop for like years.
Yeah,
and he's like, if we got to change it to something. What do you expect us to change to? It's anything, because if I got to listen to Michael McDonald one more time, I'm Yamo. Oh wait, if I listen to Yamo B there one more time, I'm gonna Yamo burn this place to the ground.
Yeah.
Waves of pussy coming at you. Friday, Saturday, by Sunday, your nuts are gonna be drained. And I can just imagine being a customer in that store, seeing this guy. I love those little bits.
I could work there.
Yeah, I do too.
Every day.
Every interaction with Jay's character, like later on, whenever he approaches Jay and he's sitting there and he's like, do you think I'm a good looking guy? And Jay's watching the 2004 Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
And he's like completely distracted. He's like, oh no. He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're a good looking cat. And he's like giving him advice, and then you just see like I think it's the beginning scene where the girl goes in the room.
So much
like
blood.
Yeah. It's like, oh shit!
Bitch, get out the room! Bitch, get out the room!
I have that Dave line as a ringtone because it's so funny.
It's good shit.
Nice.
Does he say I'm going to kill everyone in the store and put a bullet in my brain?
Yamo burned this place to the ground.
Dude, rewatching this last night. It's been a minute since I watched it, but I'd say last night I started watching it at 3:00 in the morning, and I was very, very tired by the time it was over. But it's been a while since I watched it, so I was kind of excited about watching it. And man, like I laughed a whole lot harder than I thought I was going to. Like, it wasn't like a forced laugh. It was like, this shit's literally just funny.
It is.
It's so good, It's a line of movies that came out around that time. Judd Apatow stuff, like I don't know. It spoke to that time period. There's just something about it. I don't know. All those just had their same kind of humor, and it was dirty and raunchy, but also had a good moral at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I miss movies like this.
Yeah,
we haven't had one in a long time.
Yeah,
no.
Movies that have morals instead of agendas. Yeah, me too.
The whole thing, like well-written movies that are funny with characters you can relate to. That's just it just has a beginning, middle, and end.
Good time.
Yeah, instead of an agenda, which is what every motherfucker does these days.
Yeah.
Fuck your politics. Let's have some relatable films.
Have you guys seen the unrated version, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's what I watched last
time
night.
ago. I used to have it.
Yeah,
I don't remember the different scenes in it though, but I used to have that one.
Yeah, I can't. I can't remember.
Longer.
What's that? Oh, the Mooj speech goes on longer. I know
I think there's more at the poker table too.
There's more there. There's the Stormy Daniels. Whenever he has the big box of porn, and he's watching it, and
I didn't even know that was her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I guess in the unrated version, she's not even in it. He's watching porn or whatever, and then cuts away to him watching Everybody Loves Raymond.
Stormy
a good
Daniels.
show.
I wonder if I'm related to her.
Well, I love this shit with Moods whenever like this the next day, and he's like, how old are you? 25? 40. Oh shit, you got to get on that shit, man.
You've got to do that. You've got to get on the pussy. You've got like that part's hilarious.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to give him advice on how to get laid, and it's like all different stuff, and it's just like he's trying to listen to everybody and do these things, and it just causes chaos in his life. Where like we said, he runs into he goes back home with the drunk chick, and she wrecks the car. What's the other one? Oh, it shows his history with women and how it just never happened. Where the one girl is trying to give him head, and she got the braces on, and
he kicks that bitch in the face.
Yeah, one where she's like, I want to suck on your toe. He's like, oh yeah, that's what you want to suck on. He's like, oh, that tickles. Boom. It's like, oh, you're bleeding. You think?
Like, hey, you can't have any of this. So that shit cracked me up too. Like Dave said, him, and Phil saw this in theaters. I don't remember, but
no, I don't remember if I saw it in the theater or not either.
I don't either. I want to say I did, but
it was a long ass time ago.
Yeah, it
is. Somehow we walked in there with a whole pizza from Jerry.
Oh,
we ended up giving it to the people that worked there.
We were just talking about Jerry's the other day.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
I
don't remember that at all.
We were in our 2005 states, so
that makes a lot of sense. I don't remember shit from like my 20s until about 5 years ago.
Yeah, what's her name? Beth from the library or the bookstore. I mean.
Oh yeah, something wrong with her underwear.
Yeah, it's not in my mouth. And then the best part about that scene is because they're carrying out. Yeah, the woman, the customer, is right there. So they're carrying out this TV to her car. It's Andy and Cal, and they're just talking back and forth about this stuff. And she's just like, she can hear everything they're saying. Cal's like, oh, I thought you were a serial killer, man. And then he starts giving him advice. He's like, you got to go talk to that girl or whatever. And then finally they put the TV in the car, and you hear this crash sound effect. Like something's breaking.
Well, they dropped that one time. He's like, nah. He's like, there's so much patent this stuff. We could drop this thing off here right now, and it wouldn't hurt it.
Yeah.
Eat David Caruso and Jade.
Now let me ask you a question. But when it comes to that, has anybody in here ever tried that approach to women? I tried it one time.
Have I tried what approach to women?
Exactly.
Putting their underwear in their mouth.
What approach would you try with women?
Oh, I'm not telling you. I'm just saying, like, I kind of copied that one time at a bar. They obviously never saw the movie, and I just went with it because I was originally thinking, like, oh, I'll just, surely they've seen this movie, and they never saw it, so I just kind of kept going with it, and they thought I was a lot cooler than I am.
How is the mood striking you now?
Tipsy. Oh, what?
Do you like to do it yourself?
It's just her reactions to it is what cracks me up about that. She's like, ha.
Yeah, just so over the top.
He does that fake laugh.
It's that confidence. Which I think which I know I'm probably not wrong on this, but I think she is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good looking woman.
Yeah. And I like the movies that she directs. Cocaine Bear is still one of my favorites.
Yeah. This is an early film for her and Seth Rogen. They go on later to do Zack and Miri.
Yeah, which I also enjoyed that film.
But yeah, she's a fun character, and it's funny because like later on, after he goes back, towards the end, whenever he's at her apartment and he ends up leaving, then that's when Cal kind of creeps into the bathroom. It's like
they're all three standing there, like
turns around. He's like, what the fuck?
Now,
Jay's like,
I had that situation before. Why are you all here?
Jay's like, I hit it like 6 months ago. I didn't give her back the key.
He's like, she's a freak. You think?
I don't know, but that scares the shit out of me.
Cal's like, yeah, I should get out of here. He's like, hi.
Takes his shirt off.
He takes his shirt off.
She's like, whoa, and he's like, oh, that was a fun day.
He's like, I want to shave your head.
Yeah.
Because he realizes that, like, he's trying to be whatever, but then you, like, kind of realize that, like, he's still so new to everything that he has no idea what she's talking about and all that. And then when, like, things hit him, like, we've all been in those kind of moments. You're like, I probably should have done this. I should probably do the right thing. Which I would like to know what the conversation was after they were married and all that stuff. And he immediately admits to her what happened. He doesn't seem, he doesn't seem like with all the shit that happens. He never tells his woman about him, like, going out. Like, he gets mad and goes out, gets drunk, and all that stuff or whatever. You don't see any of that. And, like, he's not the kind of guy that would keep that inside. He's the kind of guy that would be like, I have to tell you the truth. So I wonder how that conversation went after the fact. Like, what we don't see is the immediate divorce afterwards.
I don't think it would be that big of a deal. Like, he got drunk and he kissed her. That's all he did.
He got drunk and was looking for pussy, and he kissed the chick, and then he went back to her house. She was like in the tub. He was pretty much almost naked. I'm sorry. No woman is going to go, oh, you're right. No big deal.
You never know.
No, I do know. It's a big deal.
It's just, I don't know. I think just because there's different circumstances, because he's still got the V card.
It doesn't fucking matter though. They're still in a relationship. They had a fucking fight. They had their first fight. He goes out and fucking ends up in a fucking like bathroom with his chick at her fucking like apartment. It's kind of shitty, honestly. I've always thought that. I'm like, they just kind of ignore the fact that he, you know, like I get it. Like he had a come to Jesus moment about the whole thing, but he still was physical in ways with somebody else.
I guess he
was ready. You know,
I guess he was under the impression that they broke up from that fight.
I need some poon.
Okay, so he gets drunk,
he actually
right?
a guy that's had 1,000 times after that too.
This is a scene that fucking, it's weird. I don't know how he did it. I don't know if there's a special effect involved, but whenever he's drunk and he's sitting there and Jay comes up and he goes and he stands up, hey, motherfucker. But he just does that thing with his back where he like kind of walks up the chair or the thing he's sitting on. And I'm like, what just happened?
He's doing that smooth criminal dance.
Yeah, something. I was like, did they film that in reverse or whatever? Because like, how is he just like using his shoulders to move up and stand up?
Most people can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, break dancers and show
got big shoulder blades.
Might be a secret talent that we don't know about old Steve Carell.
Could be.
He's like an ex like a break dancer. You never know.
I like a lot of like the background acting in this shit too, because whenever he's fucking first meets Trish, and she's like looking at VCRs, and he's like, "No, you don't want that." And like you see Paula in the background, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And then fucking David grabs her, and he's like, "Come on, let's go over here." Like that shit cracks me up. And whenever they go to the bar after that, and he's like, "You like her?" He's like, "Yeah." You don't call her. He's like, "When should I call her?" And then fucking Cal's like, "When's the next Olympics?" I'm like, what?
Bad advice from stupid friends. That's we can all relate to that. I mean, because like I've been just about all those dudes at one point in time, and I've been Andy. I've been the guy. I'm not the virgin, but I've been the guy that's like his friends are all like, you know, oh man, like
you've been a virgin.
Well, yeah,
you weren't born a virgin, or you weren't born not a virgin. That is what I meant to say.
Right, but I'm just saying, like in situations of like that I can think of, like I was already way out of virginity, you know. But like we've all had those friends that like when you're down or you're lonely or whatever the fuck, and like they're hyping things up more to you than they probably should, even though you're not in the mind for it whatsoever. They're still pushing and pushing. Shout out to my buddy Jason Bartlett, motherfucker. But I gotta appreciate him because he said shit to me all the time and actually like build my confidence up with some of the fucking shit. But still, like, you know, because like when you're in a fucking certain mood, you don't want people like telling you what you should do or blah blah blah. But every time that they tell Andy to do something or whatever, it kind of works, and then it kind of doesn't. When it starts to really work is when it kind of fucks his head up a little bit, and it's kind of like you're kind of watching them like destroy innocence in a way, and he has to fight between who he is and what he's being told to be.
Well, it's one of those things where he's like, he's reached a point in his life where he has this dilemma. It's like, okay, I haven't had sex, but it's like, do I want just sex or do I want love?
Yeah,
and they're pushing him more in the direction of sex, obviously, but I think deep down he wants the love. It's just getting to that point, and we said that all the advice that he's getting from all these different outlets isn't really landing the way it's supposed to. So
I mean, hell, they all learn from him kind of in a way, because like they're all like doing this and pushing this whatever, and then they're all kind of going through their own shit. Fucking Cal feels guilty about certain things, you can tell at certain moments. Jay,
definitely Jay,
he's the one that's like, man, I'm sorry, like you're wanting this, like it's like they all kind of like realize, like they kind of actually have their moment where they realize that they want a little bit more than just sex. Like, it's just I don't know, it's kind of a weird movie.
It did not.
It didn't work when Jay set up that private party for Andy.
That next scene right after, like you see, like when, I am the party, and he's like, I did not need. Like,
you got a Hummer from the tranny, didn't you?
Whoa. That's funny because they're in that like area in like the sealed off area. What the shit was that? That was like this. Oh, the surround sound room.
Sound room.
Yeah, in the old electronic stores, they had the surround sound or whatever. You go in there, and it would block out all the noise from the outside, so you could actually hear how the speakers were or whatever. And they're in there, and they got the Bourne Identity or one of the Bourne movies on there.
I thought Damon was a Streisand, but he's kicking ass in this one.
He's rocking the shit in this one. And he's just like yelling at him. And he's like, "How do you know?" And he's like, "His Adam's apple was as big as his balls."
He had hands like Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
And Jay's trying to cover it up the whole time.
So you don't know for sure.
So you don't have any proof.
Yeah, and then the whole time Elizabeth Banks and one of her friends is standing out there and watching him, and she's like, "Oh, he's so hot."
He looks just like Luke Wilson.
Yeah, that's a good line.
He takes charge.
Yeah, like we were saying, with the biggest kind of change of character is for Jay, who's the one that's really pushing him the whole time. It's just like, go get that pussy. And then it's like, once he goes through his shit with his girl, it's like, okay, he got caught cheating, and now they're gonna have a kid, and now he's just come full circle where it's like, no, it's all about the love.
The way he gets caught cheating is so dumb because he's like, I got home and I still had a condom on and I got in the shower. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, who does that?
No, when she finds his address book and Jay says it's Andy's.
No, the speed dating card.
Or speed dating card.
Or whatever it's called. Yeah.
So you wrote this?
She was hurting for a squirting.
She was a hoe. For
show. This is how you talk to people?
Well, fucking my own trial.
Baby, I introduced him to a couple of nice people, and he ruined it. He made an ass of himself. Like, I'm trying to distance myself.
I just work with him.
Yeah.
It's running wild, man.
Yeah, what's with the Inquisition?
Like, I forgot about.
Nah, I'm saying, so shit, man, fuck it.
He's like, well, what is it? You better keep your bitch on a leash or something. What
Yeah.
He's like, yo, man, I can't keep home like that. He's like,
keep your you need to keep your hoe on a leash. Oh, you can't be talking to my girl like that.
Yeah, bitches takes a quick turn.
Bitch is running wild.
The whole speed dating part is hilarious too, though. Like, what's her name? Mo
Collins.
Yeah, I remember her on the Mad TV days.
Mm-hmm.
Stewart and all that shit. She was the old woman who used to cough on everything.
Jeff actually did put that in the comments, but I fucking missed it whenever it's up there a little ways.
Well, you're fucking up then.
God damn it.
I can't do everything.
but you have to. You must.
Hey, what's up?
But
Actually, Gina.
But no, like that whole thing's hilarious because, like, you know, they're all, you know, going different things, whatever. And they get to her, and she's like, you know, it's been a while since I've been with a man, blah, blah. And he's like, mm-hmm. And she's like, told us, and she's like, are you okay with that? He's like, no, like, whatever. But when he gets to the girl whose tit pops out,
you know who that is, right?
I couldn't. Who is it?
Kimberly, formerly Kimberly Page, the Nitro girl.
Diamond Dallas Page's wife.
No shit. Okay.
Oh, the coughing trying to get that one chick to put her titty away.
I just like how he's just sitting there and he's just like, he keeps pulling his shirt over like it's gonna matter.
He's like, oh god. He's like, you'd be fucking kidding me or something, like whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was
Kimberly.
funny. Yeah, I didn't even realize that was her either until Dave said something.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Fun factoid. Yeah. And then the other one, like whatever. Well, yeah, you get to see Amy, and the one I like is whenever Andy's sitting there and he's trying to pull the same crap that he pulled on Beth, where he's just saying questions, and the woman,
she's like, "What are you fucking?" Yeah.
Do you want me to be fucking?
But like, dude, when Paul Rudd, like when Amy shows
hammered,
and he's
I'm
like
going to work.
Like that scene and the scene that follows is hilarious. But like, you know, she's there and he's like, oh, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. And he's like, this is so us. And she goes, ha, 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 crazy, psycho talk.
Psycho talk.
Only after she gets over to Cal and he's like, you need to quit fucking with my friend. She's like, I changed my email. I moved. I changed my phone number. He's stalking me. He's like, well, I did not know that.
Know all that.
I am so sorry.
Yeah. And then the next scene, he's like drunk as fuck, like with the camcorder, and the guy he's like, what was he wanting? Was he just wanting sound systems or VCRs or something?
He wanted a telephone.
Was it telephone? Okay, yeah. That's what the telephones are.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Amy, how have you been? You doing a lot of this?
Oh God! And then he takes the camera and he's like going towards his crotch, and then Cal runs in and grabs it real quick.
It's a lot of the background stuff. A lot of the background stuff in this movie is pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You know,
everything about it. It's the background. It's just the dialogue back and forth. Everybody nails their roles in this film. It's not like there's one character that's just like the weak link. And, you know, we talk about that all the time. In order for it to be like a really solid film, you need everybody to hit their marks, and everybody does a great job in this flick. You know.
Well, what was the movie you all were walk-ons in?
In Zack and Miri.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, no, this movie, there's not a boring moment in this movie. Every scene makes you laugh. Well, except for like some of the serious shit, you know, towards the end of it. But like, yeah, this movie it has so many classic moments in it. The big box of porn, like that.
No, Andy, I don't want your big box of porn or gigantic box of porn, whatever he says.
I like whenever he hooks up with Trish and they go on their date and then they get back to her place. And she's like, there's a box of condoms over there in the drawer. Like, there's a lot of them because me and my husband didn't have that much sex or whatever. And he's like looking at him and he's like, can I use your Magnum? She's like, no. Like, looking like reaches in. He's like, I am Aquaman.
He doesn't even know how to use the condoms.
He's like, do you put it over your balls?
My
when he gets out of bed, he has one on his toe.
You know, like, the thing that I've always had issues with, it's like, how does he keep an erection that long and not know how to put the goddamn thing on? Because always the problem that I've occurred in that's occurred with me is like trying to get that goddamn thing open, getting it on, and trying to keep before you can even, you know, it's like he's clearly fine, I guess, but yet he can't get it on.
Because he's never put it on before, so he doesn't know you got to put it over the balls. You know, he's
but like even the first time I put a fucking condom on, I knew fucking where how to do it, where it went, Like, oh, it's not this side; it's the other side. Phew, there we go. I don't know.
Yeah, that was
hilarious though.
Yeah, that was the one where it's like, wait, which side do you use? But he's like licking it. He's trying, like, I think he's tasting like the spermicide gel that's on it. Like,
Oh, yeah, to fix it? Yeah. And that fucking one kid comes in with fucking Kat Dennings. Kat
Dennings. There's another one we've never seen before.
Like, teach me.
Wasn't he from one of the Harold and Kumar
He was in
movies?
something. Yeah, I think so. Like, he was in something I've seen.
Because I recognize from somewhere. He's like a secondary guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it is now.
I can't either.
But yeah, Kat Dennings, early role for her as well as the daughter. We didn't even kind of touch on it, but Catherine Keener is Trish, and
I think
Steve
she's
Carell.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, and Steve Carell had said that she was the one that kind of gave legitimacy to the film. Because there's so many new people in this film that's hasn't starred in anything before, with her coming on. We did Death of Smoochie was a few years before this.
Yeah.
But I think like being John Malkovich, Adaptation, I think it was another one that she did. Steve Carell looked at her as like, oh, she's like the most legitimate actor that's on this cast. So he felt that like she actually gave the film legitimacy. And I know he had commented, I think it was Seth Rogen had talked in an interview one time saying that he was so like kind of paranoid that the studio was going to come down on this film at some point, that he had a whole script, like a backup script for the film that had no profanity in it whatsoever, in case the studio was like, oh, we're going to fucking hammer down on this because there's so much profanity or whatever. So he already had like a backup plan because he was worried that the studio was going to crack down on him. But I'm glad they didn't.
This was one of those movies that, like, when, at the time, they were starting to get more ballsy with movies, with comedies. And I remember, watching this, being like, God, they could actually do this in this, And then like we had movies like Knocked Up and
Old School.
Old School and fucking what's the goddamn movie? Jonah Hill and Superbad. And all those kind of movies, and the movies that followed that or whatever, that like really pushed the envelope on the humor. It's like Kevin Smith made things okay for dick and fart jokes. You know what I mean? And like all the rest of these people just kind of just been like, all right, we're just going to lead from that, and then they go like above and beyond with some of these movies and some of the jokes. And I wish we had that. Now we've got a bunch of fucking movies that are said to be comedies, but they're more dramas than anything, and like they're fucking miserable,
Yeah, looking back at
parts, Jane Lynch singing that song to Andy, then singing "Haunt Your Dreams."
Yeah, the Guatemalan gardener song, whatever. It was. She said it was like some song that
she learned about.
Yeah,
going to
like
a room
when she was
watching football.
Yeah, like clean your room or something like that. It's something she learned like when she was in the high school Spanish class or something like that, and just like sang it. She's just trying to seduce Andy. You ever heard of the term "fuck buddy"?
Oh yeah, when Trish goes to his house, what is this? A roofie?
That's a Mentos.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Oh my God, you didn't get carpet.
that whole scene was a bit ridiculous. Like that's where Trish is being ridiculous, like completely. He has a box of porn.
Typical woman. Go ahead. Yeah.
I mean,
just nagging.
Not all of them, but when it comes down to that, like, come on, shut the fuck up. Like women who get so fucking mad. The only time that a woman should get really aggravated with their man watching porn is if they're not having any sex, and then that's on the fucking guy. That's his fucking problem.
I don't know.
But like if the guy can watch the shit and still be intimate with his woman, it shouldn't fucking matter. And the only reason why he hadn't, he didn't tell his fucking secret yet.
Well, according to David, he says him and his ex Amy used to watch Harry Twatter and act it out.
Yeah.
So they watch porn together. Then you got fucking
Boner Jams
Boner
03.
Jams 03.
Some of the best clips.
Some of my favorite scenes.
Who makes a compilation VHS tape of like sex scenes?
Well, they were saying like that was all Paul Rudd's idea. Like he wrote that shit on a VHS tape, and then fucking he realized whenever he was watching the film, he was like, "I'm wearing an 03 shirt." He's like, "I guess 03 was just a good year for me." I'm like, "Not too shabby."
Yeah.
It's like, "No, I don't want your box of porn, Andy."
Yeah, Trish has the sell your stuff on eBay store,
which was a real store apparently.
Considering she's never been in his apartment before and sees all this shit, she's allowed to be freaked the fuck out.
I mean,
well, I wouldn't say freak the fuck out. I don't.
She'd ask some questions.
Like she should probably ask. I don't know. Stick around and like hear his answer. Like no, seriously. Like she doesn't even let him talk. Like she does what fucking most women fucking do. Like in a situation like that. There's no. You can't fucking. You can't get out any goddamn fucking like words because they're already gone or they're already like, you know. This is why I'm single.
It's the classic tale, you know. In so many movies, a lot of these issues would be resolved if people just had proper communication.
Do any of you guys have a VHS compilation of porn scenes?
You should have seen all the DVDs I made back in the day.
I used to have a lot of DVDs.
Not VHS, it's Blu-ray. All right.
I used to have a lot of VHSs too, but I never made compilations.
I only buy clown porn.
Huh?
Compilations.
Somehow I'm not shocked.
I mean, I don't think I. Well, I guess you could call it a compilation. I don't want to watch School of Cock. Yeah, with Jack Blackhawk. What was it? Oh, because we had I always talk about we had the black box, so it would unscramble stuff. We watch pay-per-views and everything like that. But I get the Playboy and Spice channel, so of course I record those.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So there you go. So I guess it could be a compilation. What was that one? Oh fuck! They had that Playboy, that call-in show. I can't remember what it was, but it was dumb.
It was like Playboy After Dark kind of shit or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
but Spice Channel was where it was at.
Sex Talk.
Was it Sex Talk?
No, what was that? That was with the old lady.
That was
the old lady.
With the dildo and that. Yeah. Oh, shit. Used to watch that shit for the fun of it. It was just so hilarious.
Dr. Ruth. Compilations.
Sue Johansson.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. What are you doing? You can't. Dude, watching her was so much fun because it's like here's this old school woman who is like talking about all this crazy shit, and you're like, I just watched all this shit in porn, and this old woman's talking about it in an educational sense.
Johansson.
This is weird, but you know what? I gotta say though, I learned a lot. There she is.
Yeah,
I used to watch that shit when it came on. I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you right now.
Apparently,
that woman had some good advice. That one had some good advice.
And apparently, she's getting ready to go do a WNBA game. So,
what the fuck? There you go.
Night calls.
Night calls.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. Good
Might
stuff,
get in trouble
man.
for that one.
Nah,
I didn't know Mike was logged into this. I just thought he was a guest on there. And then I'm fucking sitting here, and all of a sudden she pops up, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Well, they showed that on cable TV, so I mean, we should be able to get away with it on YouTube.
But things are different now. We can't say certain words and whatever.
She's a grandmother.
We're like an hour and a half.
She's dead now, but
What I mean, they're showing the dildos on the WNBA courts on TV.
are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they throw?
It's not like it's blurred out. It's like you see like the green dildo on the court. You know, it's not like
I'm lost.
The contraband. Oh, you don't even know the story.
No, I don't.
Okay, are you familiar with WNBA, women's basketball?
WNBA.
WNBA.
Yeah, I'm not really. I know what it is. I don't.
Okay, so there's been people that have been going around to the games and they've been throwing dildos onto the court at the female players. It's become
That's fucking
an issue.
horrible. Hilarious, but bad. They shouldn't do that kind of thing.
Yeah, so
It's horrible. It's wrong.
That's bad.
Let's grow up,
Contraband
people.
everywhere.
They flop around when they throw it at them. They have the slow mo of it, and like in the.
Just
Let's
got a
go back to the
picture of Lamar.
replay here.
Lamar's
Mark, what we got over here? We got it's the bouncing one.
Revenge of the Nerds when Lamar has the javelin and it's just fucking.
Yeah. All limp. His limp wrist throwing style.
Oh fuck!
So
Oh,
Kansas.
I knew this would be a fun episode,
Of course, how could it not be?
right? Bunch of
Yeah.
nonsense. I like how fucking Cal breaks shit down for Andy too. Like when he's talking about growing pot. He's just like, the more seeds you plant, the more weed you have. He's like, and then you just lay all these seeds out there, and then you fuck the plant. He's like, oh, all right,
I like where Andy's telling Cal,
Richard.
just in time, you made it. Welcome aboard, friend. I like where Cal's telling him, or Andy's telling Cal about how she's a grandmother, and he's like, "Oh, I'm dating the hot granny or whatever." And he's like, "Fuck her while she watches Murder She Wrote." Fuck her on her plastic covered couch. Have her send you a card for $5.
I like how he's sitting there
$12.
writing, and then he lights a joint, and then he's like, "Yeah, she has 3 kids," and he's like, he coughs, and he's like, "Did you just say she has 3 kids, and which of whom has a kid?"
Yeah.
He's like, "You're fucking a grandma." He's like, "No, you're not." He's like, "I'm no doctor." But
She's a gilf.
Gilf.
Yeah.
Watches after the It's hard. It's
You're,
still fucking.
Dave, you're lacking on this whole reading thing. You're
This
Hey.
movie fucking holds up for sure.
I blame Chad. He went in and out real quick with that one.
I don't.
Can I use your Magnum?
Yeah. She's like, what? She's thinking she's gonna get the long dong.
And Jeff, you should totally watch this movie. This is one of those movies that literally, like, you can watch it kind of anytime it's on. It's one of those that you don't, even if you want to watch, even if you're feeling like watching something else, if it's on for whatever reason, you don't really want to change it because it's just like every scene's hilarious.
We can't do that one.
Can't show
Can't
that
do
one.
that one. Can't do that one.
We talked about it. We thought about it, but
Yeah.
like,
I really thought about getting a condom and just like putting my arm in there, but then I was like, man, that shit's nasty.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
Jeff,
like wearing
just
them. I just use them as balloons.
yeah, Jeff. We're just so you know, we're talking about what your comment is, and we can't say it just in case you didn't realize what we're talking about.
Censored.
Censored.
Yeah, can't get canceled. Can't get canceled.
What's
that's
that
why we
game?
don't get these movies anymore.
What's that game? Cal is like whenever at the beginning where he's like, "Oh, how was your weekend?" What was the game? He took 2. Was it NyQuils or something? And
Tylenol PM.
PM. That's what it is. And try to jerk off before you fall asleep.
The best part is you always win.
You always win.
Has anybody else ever done that or ever done that?
No, I'm afraid not.
Me either.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
I was really craving an egg salad sandwich. He goes into this whole spiel, like, yeah, he goes to the store and he gets all this stuff and he goes back and he starts making it. He's like, after it was all said and done, I just wasn't really hungry anymore.
I didn't have any bread.
Like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you didn't have any
Whoa,
bread.
big fun.
Oh, what else, man? There's so much good stuff in this film.
It is a funny scene. But now, shit's a
Now
little.
we're not allowed. Yeah,
Yeah, that scene cracks me up.
the whole movie cracks me up.
Macklin made a pair of jean shorts.
Well, like, the fun thing is last night, old Whitman, old buddy of the show, still one of my best buds. He came over last night to hang out or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, I got to watch a 40-Year-Old Virgin for tomorrow's show." And he goes, "Gross." And I was like, "No, actually, it's really funny. Have you ever watched it?" He goes, "No, I never seen it." He's like, "I like Steve Carell though." I was like, "Dude, it's actually really funny." He doesn't like comedies. If it's not horror or sci-fi shit or whatever, like, he's very picky. And I'm hoping he watches it because I think he'll laugh his ass off. But it's just, I don't know. It's one of those movies that, like I said, like you can watch it really anytime, and it doesn't matter. It's been 20 years since the movie like came out, and I cracked up like it was the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
There's not too many of those anymore, you know?
It's good shit.
Yeah.
Especially after 2000. Like I said earlier, there's so many times we're going back to the 80s and 90s because that's prime time, you know?
It's prime time, bitch.
Yeah, welcome to prime time, bitch. And after 2000, they were few and far between. I mean, 2005, you know, you got this one, you got Wedding Crashers, two of the last real classic comedies of the last 2 decades, you know?
Wedding Crashers is another one that I love.
Yeah, that one
Wedding Crashers is good shit.
Yeah.
We had
Vince
a
Vaughn
lot of
all
good
day long.
And then they just stopped. What was the last one? Tropic Thunder, maybe? It's probably the last great comedy that came out.
There's some
raciest comedy.
There's some here and there.
It is a feel good and vulgar good combo.
It really is.
But this one feels like a classic. Like there's one we were just talking about the interview the other day. Me and Chad. I
didn't like that.
You didn't like that one?
No.
Okay.
I watched it
mind
twice.
I wouldn't say it's a classic.
I think it was funny. I thought it was just stupid.
I'm not big on Seth Rogen, but there's a few movies I like with him in it.
James Franco annoyed the living shit out of me in it. I just couldn't stand that fucking idiot. I can't stand him anyway. But
what about? Do you like This Is the End?
I was just thinking that.
That movie's fucking hilarious.
There's
moments. For me, it's all Danny McBride in that movie.
Yeah, it's This Is the End is okay, but I have my issues with it. But like, I don't hate it.
Or we were just talking because we were talking about this film and we were talking about I'm peeing in public. I got a mental block.
We can all raise our hands at that one, right? Right? Yeah. Okay. How many we can raise our hands when we're that trashed and we're peeing somewhere we probably shouldn't?
Plenty of
I know at least this. I know this side can probably nod their heads to that.
Never been trashed.
Especially back.
That's what I'm saying. That's those guys, not you.
Oh yeah. I thought you were like this hand.
I use this hand.
This is my dominant hand.
Oh my god, when they lock them in the sound room with the porn.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Titties bouncing.
Trying to jump against the glass walls to get out, and they just fucking walk off.
If you know, I was thinking about that watching it last night. I was like, you know, that would be really bad on so many levels because if I'm that fucked up, and then they close me off in a room blasting porn, I'm gonna forget where I'm at a certain point. And it's gonna be embarrassing. I'm just saying. That's what would happen.
That's what we were talking about. Pineapple Express.
Danny McBride and Charming Taint, man.
I do love Pineapple Express. Big shocker, right?
Dude, I love that movie too. That shit's fucking too funny.
That movie is funny.
Because you just got killed by a Daewulanos, motherfucker. And then he takes a shotgun and blows his foot off. And he's like, gross. Oh, man.
We'll have to do that movie next April.
Yeah.
God, man.
Yeah, totally. That's a good one. Pineapple Express.
Oh, man. I don't want to forget anything here. We're going freestyle tonight. You know, we talked about it last week how we were doing the walkthrough.
Actually, I actually like it a lot better.
It flows way better like this.
It feels more natural and it doesn't feel like we're scripting it too much.
I feel like we already kind of went through this conversation like months back, maybe a year ago or so.
Well, we were trying to figure out a way to get away from it, but it was just hard to get away from it because we didn't want to.
It's just more because we don't want to forget anything.
It's more free flow.
I feel like we hit almost everything in this one, except for like the whole shit whenever they're at the bachelorette party, and then he's like, "This is Dr. Seuss's penis," and I really mean this.
Really mean this.
Who wants penis cake? Betty Cocker.
Ah.
That's like, I do.
Man, what else? You talked about Kevin Hart showing up. The interaction between him and Jay.
Can't really talk about that too much either.
I'll be right back, guys.
Frosty, Spoon. We fuck dwarves in the ass. What and the other, it's not Mooj, but it's the other guy that's one of the associates. Is like forecast is cloudy with a chance of drive-by or something like that. I think that a guy ended up getting arrested for like attempted murder.
Yeah,
did he kill him?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was attempted
murder.
murder.
To that.
Crazy.
I ride a bike too when I was fucking 6.
Oh yeah, I love getting on the back of a
I
hog.
hope you got a big trunk. I'm gonna put my bike in it.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, do we have to unload the Sony truck?
No.
What are you doing?
Or okay, so then whenever he, because Trisha's daughter, Kat Dennings, wants to start having sex, so then he's like, maybe it is good to go to the place and get information about it or whatever, the clinic.
Yeah.
And it's what you got, Cedric Yarbrough from Reno 911 in there.
Oh, that's who that was. Okay, yeah.
And then David Kushner from Anchorman, Office, so many different comedies.
Because they were like the comedy trio before, like Seth and Jonah and Jay and all them guys got together.
Yeah. Because, I mean, well, you got Anchorman, you got Rudd and Kushner, then Farrell, and who was the other? Oh, and Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you got these guys in the clinic or whatever, and they're with their kids trying to get some information about sex and everything like that. But it's really Andy who's more interested in the information than Kat Dennings' character.
Is it true if you
Marla
don't use it, you lose it? It's like, no. Is that a serious question? No.
No.
I like how he's in the waiting room looking at the.
Pants.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Whenever they're out back,
Remember when we used to bust those light tubes when we were kids?
Yeah.
We did that exact same shit because my grandfather had a store and he would always get like this big box of the light tubes in, and we would just be breaking them just like they would out back, just smashing them, acting like they're lightsabers and shit. And I think that, I don't know how that's probably what we're all fucked up now. The phosphorescent white shit inside of it probably fucked
wrestling.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure what scene you were talking about. Yeah, because back then, like, there wasn't like a whole lot of like warning things about that kind of shit.
Second time I heard about that.
Like,
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I remember working at fucking Little Caesars.
Pizza.
I remember working at Little Caesars, and we had a whole bunch of those, and like we were a bunch of fucking hoodlums, and we would smoke cigarettes and just smash that shit on the back of the dumpster.
I used to do that and shit at Papa John's when me and Dave worked there. Like, I'd change the light bulbs out and then just go throw them in the dumpster real hard.
If you hit them just right, they would pop.
Smash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you had to hit them just right.
Dude, new pants. Because to get that white shit on them.
And the dude from Reno 911 that's in the sex ed class, he goes, from my daughter, for lack of a better term, is dumb. I don't know why that killed me.
And then
911. I recognized him, but I couldn't place where he was from.
Yep. And then
recognize him outside of the
Kirshner's
suit.
kid said some goofy shit. He said something about something. He's like, he
like,
does.
Like he was doing things that are illegal in some states or something like that.
Yeah.
The one kid, like the little Jewish kid, who was talking about like.
Yeah, Jeff.
I'd tap that.
Yeah. His dad's like, what are you talking about? You got a little dick.
Jeff Kahn is the dad for the Jewish boy.
Is that who's Jeff Kahn? Is that James Caan's son?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
I just don't have the word Kahn much. Kahn. Anyway.
He's just in a bunch of different films, just small roles. He's in Tropic Thunder as the snooty waiter. Reality Bites, Drill Bit Taylor. It's just one of those ones where there's no leading roles,
Random shit.
Yeah, random shit. You've probably seen him.
A lot of actors like that. Yeah.
But he's out in the waiting room and he's looking at the the model of the vagina, and then later,
right? Yeah.
Later he has it at his house.
I was like,
Did he steal it?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, he's like, it's for, what do you say, like medical purposes or something?
Oh, medicinal purposes. Well, I mean, she's treating him like he's got drugs on him as well when it comes down to it. So,
She
oh my
dropped
God,
it, like,
you're a sexual deviant. I'm not a sexual deviant. It's like, how do you become a sexual deviant being a virgin? Like, see, that's the thing is like, if he would have just been honest, and that's kind of the moral of it, just be honest.
Honesty is the best policy. Yeah.
You know, if she likes you and she really likes you a lot, you got to be honest with her. You got to tell her, I'm a virgin, never had it before. It's fantastic up here.
You know, in the movie Liar, Liar, the message was not to lie. And that was good.
Yeah. Or like whenever he's feeling the pressure and he's like walking around and the bus goes by and it says something about eruption, and then he's like running away, and then like the dogs are humping in the park. all this stuff he sees.
Come on, man.
Come on, dogs.
When the woman at the clinic is talking about the stuff you can do that isn't sex,
masturbation, mutual masturbation.
Yeah, like, well, that sounds like fun. Yeah,
it's like you can masturbate.
You can play with a friend.
Play with the friends.
Play with
That's
yourself.
kind of a creepy, like, but like he's totally innocent though, you know, so it's not creepy. But it would, if I was in that group, I'd be like, it's kind of weird to say to her, but yeah.
I think I was.
But you know, it gives it away, you know, because when they're riding back to the house, she like tells him like, "Hey, I know you're a virgin," you know.
Right.
So. But she keeps the secret. She doesn't tell the mom, and then they have 20 dates before they're allowed to have sex, right?
Yeah.
And then they almost crush all of his fucking collectibles.
Yeah.
Okay, so that scene.
I'm with him on that scene. Like, get the fuck off my body, lady.
Okay, like I haven't been in a situation where there was figures that were being like crushed and shit. I've been in situations where like comic books, records, CDs, shit like that are in the way of certain things, and have gotten my ass chewed out for being like, no, like
Wait, she chewed on your ass?
No, not literally.
Oh,
not that time. But yeah, I mean, like if they're trying to make money off the shit, for one. You know, and they're all like, oh, because they're giving into their fucking urges. My thing is, that's every time I watch this movie, I think the same fucking thing. I've been like, hey, let's do this. Let's move these out of the fucking way. But of course, he's nervous and all that stuff, and he uses it basically as an excuse to run away like a child. And the thing is, I get it. You know, you're nervous. You want it to be perfect. You want it to be, you know, because it's their first time together. That's a pretty important thing, right?
You want me to dress up like Thor? I'll dress up like Thor.
She's trying her damnedest. I mean, like, man, every time I watch this movie, I have a very similar thought. Where is my chick that's like that? Like she's being supportive. She's doing it. But at the same point, though, she also comes in and she's like, well, I'm trying to get you to grow up and blah 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 blah. And it's like, that's a problem. Because
that's the thing. If you're dating, like, there's very few women out there that are like collectors that have a house. You know, we're the nerds
have
are
hobbies
in the minority.
Productive. Yeah, I got you.
The nerds are in the minority. That you know, we collect the toys and have them and everything like that, and understand. Because if you don't, you're just like, oh, it's a bunch of fucking toys, and I don't get it. But you know, later on. That's the payoff, because you know, at the wedding, I think Jay is talking to his wife and says, you know, hey, he ended up selling them and making $500,000.
Yeah,
like, we need to get it for them.
He was even saying, like, if I sell this, it'll be like $100,000, and I'm sitting there like, no, like, I'd be way more than $100,000, because there was like $40,000 sitting on the fucking bed.
Yeah,
this is Iron Man. I got this whenever I was in second grade. Do you know how hard it is to not take this out of the box and play with it?
Yeah.
Man,
I was,
not
that guy.
I there's certain things you don't remove from a package. Certain figures, whatever. Like, yeah, Like, it kind of sucks, but there's a reason why we have them as collectibles, you know? Like, and not everybody, and this is the truth though, and I'm not trying to be a dick in any way, shape, or form, but guys are more passionate about their fucking hobbies and stuff and certain things. Yeah, I know a lot of females who are very passionate about what they do, blah blah blah, but they're rare. You see?
I think it's just that our hobbies differ so very much a lot of times, you know.
Well, I mean, it's
like the women that are like into shoes, you know, they collect shoes, and I could give a fuck less about shoes. You know, well, I would compare that to my toys. You know, I got a whole fucking storage unit full of
women's shoes, and them collecting shoes isn't them collecting shoes. It's not collecting as us collecting vinyl, collecting CDs, collecting fucking comic books and toys and all that stuff. Because for them, it's all a fucking appearance thing. It's all a trend thing. It's not like, oh, like there's no. It's all like how high price can I look? When it comes down to things that like, you know, like books and movies and whatever the fuck shit we collect, like there are women out there that like that kind of shit, but for us guys, there's a little bit more to it, you know, and it gets passed over. We get seen as like childish or whatever the fuck, and it's like, you know. It's not so much we're being childish as the fact that we hold on to things. Some people could see it as negative, but I don't think it is. As long as it doesn't affect anything else in your life. We hold on to things that remind us of a time in our life that was pure and innocent and fun, and not worrying about the things that we worry about as we get older. So a lot of times that's actually taken like that's not even seen. That's not even a thing that's even been, that's ever been seen in certain relationships. It's just like, oh, you're just being ridiculous or blah, 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 whatever. It's like, no, there's like a certain way about this. You know what, Chuck, how you take a comic book out of a fucking package, how you take a vinyl out of a fucking package, like all this stuff, whatever that goes along to it. And a lot of times, you know, some women are supportive, and they are, but at a certain point, they get to where they just think it's childish and stupid. But we also hold on to nostalgia. We also hold on to things that make us happy. And if we're actually holding on to something more passionate and something that we feel more passionate about while we're in a relationship with you, and we're actually more passionate about it than we are you, well, that's on you. Because that means that you haven't touched anything that you probably should have in order to fucking actually come over to my world. You haven't even made an attempt. And that's a problem. That's why I don't worry about dating. Is because there's so many things. And my house is covered in horror movies. And yeah, horror movies are popular and all this shit right now, whatever. But like, you know, I'm a 41-year-old man with fucking movie posters on my fucking wall. I've got band fucking posters down my fucking hallway. Horror movie posters surrounding my fucking living room, whatever. It takes a certain kind of female that actually fucking like appreciates certain things.
You know what your problem is, Chuck? You're putting the pussy on a pedestal.
I think it's actually the opposite of what I'm doing,
You're taking the pussy off. You're taking the pussy off the pedestal and throwing it into the dumpster.
I'm not taking. Now look. Now I ain't took. There are certain types of women. There are certain women that come along and we hold them up high, and there's certain women that come along, and then we kind of like know where to keep them. Right. Like we know like the certain levels of attraction. We know the certain levels of no, I'm not being fucking shitty. So like I don't know what's so funny right now, but like no, like there's a certain connection that men and women together have actually lost. And we have certain women out there that actually do find certain things that we enjoy fun, and they're passionate about it, whatever.
I think it's just, I think it's a different mentality. You know, like I said earlier, there's women that collect shoes, handbags, clothing.
But that's a different reason, though.
It's a different reason, but you know,
they're not collecting it because they give that much a fuck. They're collecting it because it makes them look fucking rich. It makes them look like there's something more special. It's not because their childhood or something that made them happy that they go to.
That's the inherent at all. That's the inherent problem. That's the inherent problem with society and being a woman. How difficult it is because society lays all these expectations upon you. You have to look a certain way. You have to have certain things, you know? So it's like, you know, I'm not going to blame the women for that. You know, that's what they're into. But it's just
I'm not blaming. I'm not. I'm not blaming. I'm not. Wait a second, guys. I'm not blaming no women on nothing. I'm just saying it's a fucking fact that when it comes down to certain things, not every woman can see the certain passion that we have with the things that we have, without making a joke or making some kind of fucking like snarty remark or whatever the fuck. Some of them are actually very supportive, and I've had a few women, a few girlfriends or whatever who've been very supportive. But unfortunately, when it comes down to a lot of them, they don't do anything that the fucking guy doesn't do. They want to fucking either follow what the guy does, or they want to do the total opposite and make that guy look like a dickhead. You know, I mean, that's just how it goes. It's hard to fucking like, you know, actually find somebody that completely connects. We live in a world where people use the word love after like a week of knowing someone. We live in a world where people have no idea at all what love means, has no idea what compassion means, has no idea what passion means, has no idea about any of these fucking things, and that they should get everything they fucking want. I'm talking about men, women, both. It's a sad state of affairs when it comes down to it. Like that's, you know, that's why I don't think relationships, especially these days, relationships aren't what they used to be. And I think that if you have a relationship with somebody and it does meet the requirements of both of you all, it's important to hold on to that, because these days the average lifespan of happiness in a relationship, if you're lucky, is 5 years. If you make it 10 years, well, you're a fucking goddamn savant, because usually about 5-6 years, things get like fucking like aggravating. People get annoyed and people don't want certain things anymore.
Well, and, you know,
sorry, I'm getting all fucking like deep. My bad.
You're getting way off track here, but no, I'm gonna say that, you know, I think it's just a different mind state, a different mentality. There's people that collect toys, that open them and play with them, you know, and there's women that, you know, collect. There's probably women that collect Barbies and all kinds of other shit. So, you know, it's just all, you know, everybody's different and everybody has their own thing or whatever. I think it's more ultimately it's just about respecting what makes somebody happy. You know, if I want to collect my toys and that makes me happy, then so be it. I'm not hurting anybody. You know, and ultimately, you know, that's an investment. A lot of people look at it as. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know,
going back to the movie, though, the aspect of that is like the whole thing. Then like, oh, you can't have her over here. You can't have her over here with all these like toys and blah, blah, blah. Why not? Because people don't want to show who they really are. You know, they all want to lie, and they all.
Well, it's just it gives that impression like that he's not mature.
You know, it's like I've never once been embarrassed of a woman walking into this house, you know, a love interest, whatever the fuck, being like, you know, embarrassed of like the Friday the 13th posters I have in the front room, or the Pet Cemetery posters I have, or the Misfits and Gigi Allen posters I have coming in the hallway. I am who I am, and if you don't like it, and that's how it goes, it should go for anybody. You are who you are, and if you accept that, the person you're with should accept it, no matter if you're male, female, it doesn't fucking matter. If you don't accept that person, or if they don't accept you for who you are and what you enjoy, then they don't fucking matter at all, and should just go the fuck on somewhere.
Is that the $6 million man's boss?
No.
Oscar Goldman, come on, he's way more valuable than Steve Austin.
For me, what I have in my house, if people like it, I don't know I'm on the right track.
Hey, fuck it. It's an extension of us and our personalities. But man, this fucking.
Well, let's put it this way: if he needs to be honest with her, she should then love him for who he is, and not want to change him. He's not trying to change her.
It's true. Yeah. And she does show that she doesn't want to change him. At the end of it, she even though during their arguments, she tries to fucking like. Because he's blaming her when he really shouldn't be. Like, he went along with it. You can't get mad at somebody.
She never forced him to. You know, it was his idea because he wanted to open up a stereo shop, like they mentioned in the comments a little bit ago. That's you know, for the time maybe it was a good idea, but that
a woman. You all
definitely got some bad advice.
A woman says a certain like idea to you, and she has that twinkle in her eye. She maybe bites her lip. Like, you're probably gonna go with
Smitten.
whatever she fucking says. And
I'm just trying to get these shoes back to my house so I can put them on. The little goldfish.
Disco goldfish shoes. That shit's funny too. He's like, he's like, what the fuck did she say? Like, I can't. You don't buy them here or whatever. And he's like, well, I'm just trying it, but you're making it difficult for me.
It's kind of a confusing story. It really is.
Yeah, but apparently, like, that store was like, whenever they were looking for places to film, and then they found that Staples went out of business. Like, literally, like, that store is a real store across the street. And then, like, as soon as Judd saw that shit, he went back to his apartment and then rewrote everything to get that store into the movie.
There you go.
Because he was like, this is a weird concept.
A sign of the times.
Because that shit's fun.
I told Mike or Dave, I was like, I'm surprised Mike don't have a fucking we sell your shit on eBay store.
Because, okay, here's the issue. It ends up becoming a fucking storage facility because everybody brings their shit and everybody thinks their shit is worth money. And you just end up storing all of their shit.
I told you.
And the good stuff sells, and then you get a whole bunch of other stuff that's just sitting around. So ultimately, that's not a very workable, unless you're buying a warehouse to fucking do this.
I'll come by and see your empty store. It's not empty.
Yeah. I mean, technically, the way she could have done it was, hey, it's listed on eBay. All Jonah Hill's character would have had it done is, well, this is 2005, so there's no smartphone. He could have pulled up a computer there at the store, hit buy it now, and then she gives it to him right there on the spot.
Yeah, if she had like a laptop for guests or customers to use, so I could just buy it on there, then just give her, and then just skip shipping.
Yeah.
But what if somebody wants to buy the laptop?
Not for sale.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. Shocker right now.
And it's all about self-improvement. And then one of the key scenes of this film is, Andy's trying to improve himself, his looks, so they have a day where they go to the spa and he's getting a little wax. And, I know our buddy Dave has been working on some self-improvement. And I think he, too, would like to have a spa day here on the Video Store Clerks. Oh, what do we got there, Chad Mang?
Oh, God. Nair.
Oh, yeah. Nair for short shorts. I don't know if we're going to have a man-o'-lantern, but
is this happening right now?
Oh, it's happening.
Maybe each of those products got sold by our store and ended up right back in there about a month. Probably.
You bring it back. All right, so
Should have been doing this the entire time. Just
go ahead and cancel all of our appointments for the evening because it's time at the Video Store Clerks for a little wax.
For the wax,
which is that was a totally not improvised, but it was like a straight up scene where Steve Carell really wanted to get waxed. He's like, if we try to do any kind of effects or anything like that, it's not going to come across as well.
It's so hilarious, yeah.
So that's Steve Carell getting waxed for real in the film. And
have you all ever been waxed before?
No,
I never have. This is a first for me, folks.
I'm a pretty hairy guy, and I had an ex years ago who it's on video somewhere waxed a penis into my back, and I was really drunk. And as drunk as I was, that shit still hurt. Like the thing is, usual and like as I know, I've got a few friends who do waxing stuff.
Where are we going with this?
You're supposed to actually like trim it if it's real long.
Yeah, we're not trimming anything.
No, you don't.
Where we want to go with this?
Well, dude, just like Carell did across the nipples.
No, because you got to put. They said
above the nipples.
Well, that was the thing,
and then across the belly button.
So apparently, you can actually
rip
rip the nipple off, and they suggest that you put like Vaseline on the nipple.
Yeah.
Before you wax it or whatever. So
well, do it above his nipple, not actually on his nipple.
Oh, that's fun.
Hold my damn hand, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're witnessing is first time on streaming that we know of.
You ready?
Man waxing man.
There we go.
Molt. Hi. Hey.
Itchy knee, son.
Oh, that was no.
Oh no.
You got to get a better pass.
Is he bleeding already?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's that much on there enough to it.
He's not really that good.
Yeah. Well, I used to use the Nair shit that wasn't wax. You just wiped it off. It was disgusting, and it smelled horrible. Oh man, on the belly. Oh yeah, just get it in there good.
Chad, it's Japanese. It's Japanese. You got to do itchy knee son.
I don't know about that.
Ready?
Itchy knee.
Oh!
That was a good one.
Oh god. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh. Nipple fuck.
How many of these we doing?
How many's in the box?
Do at least 3 more.
Nipple fuck.
Nipple titty fuck.
Kelly Clarkson.
This is what we do on our podcast.
Well, if we're able to do stuff that involves that has to do with the movie, then why not?
Hey, I'm having a good time, and I hope everybody else out there
in
YouTube land.
Jason Goes to Hell is weird.
You're watching the Video Store Clerks podcast live. We wax each other for your amusement. Wax on, wax off. Come on, Daniel.
If you would too like to be a part of this.
Oh, this is. I'm gonna feel this.
Our
one.
Patreon.
It is warm.
That's what she said.
I like how you're caressing his breast so gently.
And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dave, can you tell our viewers what you're experiencing right now?
He's not nearly as hairy as Steve Carell, though. So I mean,
I know.
Like if it was me, I'd be screaming like a baby.
You can see the spots. Wow,
you look like a manolift.
I kind of think
this visual. Look at this visual. Jesus. Stroke it so gently. Jesus, we're canceled. This is done. Itchy knee. So. He's got what is that? It's like a.
Oh, I'm starting to sweat.
He's got like a Tetris shape on his stomach now.
Well,
Come for the movie review.
Look at his fucking chest all red and shit. All right, I think that's good. I think you're looking great, Dave.
I think Dave was actually one more.
Man,
he had this look on his face like I'm ready.
You want to try the nipple?
That's up to you.
No.
No nipple. Okay.
I'm not gonna say no. I think it'd be kind of funny, but as long as you don't lose it.
I don't want him to get hurt.
I don't think Nair has the fucking potential to fucking rip his
It's not as good.
No.
There we
There's
go.
a whole fucking pack of these things.
Here we go, YouTube. It's our gift to you.
There you go.
And
and if anybody out there wants to PayPal us some money for the strips of Dave's hair, they are available for sale at a meager $9.99. So send that to @Video Store Clerks Podcast on
fuck foot pics.
PayPal,
if you
Venmo, Cash
if you
App.
like a small jar of fingernail clippings and boogers from Chuck Nasty, we could probably do that too.
What?
I'm just kidding. Actually, Gigi Allen, his brother Merle, actually has a whole thing where he sells
Stand up real quick,
boxes
Dave.
of,
Stand up real quick. Let's take a look at it. A good.
not quite a man-o-lantern, but he's getting
that back up.
It's a Dave Lantern.
it.
We got some comments.
Oh man, that shit stinks.
Does it hurt? No, waxing doesn't hurt unless you're a
Unless you're a bitch.
No, fuck you, Jeff. If you're a hairy motherfucker and you get that shit done, it sucks.
This new version of Jason Goes to Hell was weird.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Because when he's shaving the guy's fucking mustache off, I never, as much as I love Jason Goes to Hell, I never understood that scene. But Jason, just I never had facial hair. What the fuck?
Come for the movie review, stay for the man waxing.
Yes.
There you go.
Indeed.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
new
have
thing
fun.
now.
I have plenty of friends that fuck men in prison.
He looks fantastic.
Yes, he does.
Thank you.
Wow. So there you have it. Dave's a new man. He's got his wax going on. Now he's ready to go out and meet the ladies. So there's only one good way to meet the ladies, and it's by watching the clip of the week. You know, it's highly recommended that if you want to get laid, you watch the clip of the week here at the Video Store Clerks Podcast. So, Chad, go ahead and rub your mouse and touch its buttons, and go ahead and load that up for us. Clip of the week here at the Video Store.
Load it up good.
Was it good for you?
So you kill all your friends?
Oh, no. Just you. And maybe Shorty, but that wasn't planned or anything. But here's the genius part. We're copycatting a serial killer that already exists. It's the perfect crime, Cindy.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer! I'll be back. Uh-oh.
It must have heard us talking.
Verbatim.
Am I the only one that thinks the Damon brothers are annoying as fuck? Am I just
the Damon brothers? The Wayans brothers?
Whatever. Same difference.
Wait, I didn't know Matt Damon had a brother.
No, the Wayans brothers. I can't stand them. I cannot.
Really?
I just they're just they like I like what's his ass? The oldest one?
Keenan Ivory.
The OG?
No, the one down.
Damon.
Who was fucking Major Payne?
Damon.
Okay. I hated
Damon.
I hated that movie. But I can deal with him more.
Who's the dummy now?
They annoy the living shit out of me. Ever since I was a kid, I never thought they were funny. I had a buddy of mine who loved Major Payne. He's like, dude, you have to watch this movie. It's so funny. So I came over to his house. We had Chinese food. I watched this movie, and he was cracking up. And the whole time I'm going, this movie is stupid as fuck.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Major Payne.
White Chicks is my jam. I don't give a fuck.
Shout out to Bam Bam Bigelow.
White Chicks is horrible. I don't know how.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
They are the scariest looking women I've ever seen in my life. It's bad. It's so bad. And that actually is where like comedies kind of started falling off for me, is around that whole dumb shit. Scary Movie and all that shit. Like all a bunch of dumb shit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Dumb shit.
And Living Color is my shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Living Color is my shit, so I can't hate.
Well, I can't. And Living Color is my shit too, man. That was one as a kid I really liked. This is why I like what's his ass over the rest of them.
And then one of the fun things about watching in Living Color back in the day was the commercials. So go ahead and run some commercials for our fine watchers.
Some commercials.
Hey everybody, Laser Trading Company is on YouTube. See some of the videos from Mike's travels and experiences. If you haven't already, please head over and subscribe. 7,800 and growing. Thank you all. Laser Trading Company is also available on eBay with various merchandise and collectibles. Hundreds of great gift ideas. That's Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company. You know him from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, Nasty Nation, Graveyard Talk, and the Video Store Clerks Podcast. He is the creator of Stoner Gore. You're nasty! And if you're looking for the latest in extreme horror, head over to Amazon.com. Look up Chuck Nasty, and the following titles are available. Along with the latest album, Decay of Man, from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube now.
Along with Chuck's latest titles.
The latest and greatest.
And a good collection of disgustingly funny, gory, out-of-the-pocket stories. In the rocking chair, a great little story about how, well, even a simple little rocking chair can cause so many problems. Pretty proud of that one. Everyone should read it.
Hey, we thank everybody. Read.
I love that Chuck hates Major Payne, but that's his reference for Damon Wayans.
Well, the thing is, it's because that's a movie that always pops up. See, Last Boy Scout was okay. I am a fan of A Living Color.
Bulletproof.
A lot of his characters on there annoy the fuck out of me too. And White Chicks. I'm sorry, I hate that fucking movie. I don't know.
Blank Man. Hello.
That movie sucked ass.
Wow.
Blank Man. You're gonna bring in Blank Man to the conversation? Yeah.
J5.
I can't say the things I almost said, but.
Well, hey, we ran a little late tonight, and we appreciate everybody here hanging out at the store with us, having a good time. 40-Year-Old Virgin. Final thoughts on this film. Dave and Chad, what do you think?
I mean, going back and watching it definitely holds up. I guess I haven't watched it in years, and that should have me fucking cracking up.
Yep. Dave?
Classic, man. Beginning to end. Funny, like I said, I haven't seen this movie in a while neither, and man, it's still funny. A lot of parts I forgot about.
Yeah. Chuck,
getting back to watch it again was pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
Hell yeah.
It's in my probably top 20 favorite comedies of all time. Honestly,
that's good.
So
I think
it's when you said that this was one that you wanted to do for this week, I was kind of excited about it. So I was able to pull out my old DVD and
DVD.
Check it out.
Your old box of porn, and you found 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's just a good show.
But yeah, and 20 years of 40-Year-Old Virgin, 26 million.
Make a drink.
$26 million budget, made 177 at the box office. So it was a good day for the studios. And like I said, it was a vehicle for so many careers in comedy. Steve Carell, Seth Rogen, the list goes on and on. Everybody nails their roles in this flick, and it's a comedy classic. One of the ones that is more modern, and one of the last, the dying breed. Hey, Jam, what is up, brother?
Yeah. Thanks for stopping
by. God bless. Always a pleasure. So yeah,
Twisted Eyeball juice does sound like an energy drink, but it's actually random shit my son's spewing out one day.
Still pending FDA approval. So there you have it, 40-Year-Old Virgin, comedy classic. If you haven't seen it in a while, go ahead and pop it in. Like they said, Skewed Universe, they're going to watch it after the show because it's a classic, and we love this film. So everybody, thanks for stopping by the store tonight. We want to give a shout out to Skewed Universe. We want to give a shout out to Michelle, Emilio, and all of our friends on the different podcasts. What else we got?
Sturdy,
Geeks. All of our affiliates. You can check out all their links in the comments below. Yep. All these guys, they're doing some great stuff out there. Show them some love. Thank you all for stopping by. And then it's dealer's choice still. Next week, Dave and Chad, you got the pick. So go ahead and hit us with what we got to look forward to next week.
We're going to a movie that was very controversial back in the 90s. And we haven't really done any movies that Kevin Smith did. We had a Kevin Smith night. But I know he just got the rights back for this and is starting to write the script for the sequel, which is the 1999 Dogma.
Is that a Walt Flanagan autograph?
Yeah. Motherfucker's faster than Walt Flanagan's dog.
So Dogma next week, folks. You heard it here. We're gonna have fun with that one too. That's a good flick. That's one of the top Kevin Smith films in my opinion. So we're gonna expand. Really yeah, one of his best. So we'll talk about that next week. And again, thank you all for stopping by, spending time with us. Go ahead, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share our links and everything like that. Go ahead and get it out there. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're well on our way. It's going to happen someday, and you're going to be part of it. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we're going to see you next Tuesday. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
Fucking go.
Why are you always telling me to fucking go?